You see me playing with the screen, man. I gotta get it right. I gotta get it right. Welcome to the Truth and Absolute Boxing channel with yours truly, Martine. What's happening? What's happening? All right, let me start fixing all this up now so I can see all the messages and I can see everything. Who is excited for RIYADH season? I know I am. I know that you guys are. Mr. Jive Turkey doing some beautiful things. I'm not a fan of Mr. Jive Turkey. Nonetheless, he's doing some things for the sport. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the live. It's your boy Martine. We're gonna talk about RIYADH season. How you even pronounce that, bro? Is it RIYADH season? RIYADH? Who the hell knows, man? It's boxing season. Let's just call it that. Let's call it what it is. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Make sure to drop wherever you're coming in from. We're gonna talk about the crazy hard that Mr. Turkish Al-Sheikh, or I like to call him Jive Turkey, the crazy card that he's about to put together, rather already put together. I guess it's already a done deal. I saw Dimitri Bivol share on Instagram the whole headline for the card and everything. So it's official. It's official. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What up? What up? Where's everyone? Let me see what's going on around here. What's going on around here? Let me see. Okay, no, we're in. RIYADH. Okay, all right. RIYADH. Okay, gotcha, my man. RIYADH. Who's on the card? Shimmy, man. I don't know if I got enough time on the live to tell you who's on the card. Yo, Dale87, welcome. Servicero, what's good, bro? I mean, yo, listen, it got Dimitri Bivol versus Artur Beterbiev. It got Daniel Dubois versus Joseph Parker. It got Shakur Stevenson versus that kid, Kid Austin, they call him, right? They got, what's his name? I always forget, man. What's his name? Come on. Oh, Virgil Ortiz Jr. versus Israel Madrimov. The card is crazy. And that's not all of them. This is just what I'm remembering. Chewy Coronado, what's good, bro? Welcome to the live, man. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Who's excited for RIYADH season, man? February 22nd. I know I'm excited for it. That's going to be a great card. And I'm going to be real with you, man. I wasn't excited, and I'm still not 100% excited for the rematch between Dimitri Bivol and Artur Beterbiev. Edgar Estrada, greetings, brother, from Orange County. My man, what's going on? What's going on? Blah, welcome to the chat. Orange County, what part of Orange County you in from, Edgar? Anyways, though, man, I wasn't excited to see that fight. Again, I wish that they would have just done that fight that one time. I wish that Bivol, Beterbiev, a great fight that we saw. I don't see the outcome being any different because of the way the guys fight, man. I just don't see it being any different. Yeah, I'm excited for the event like crazy, man. This particular fight, of course, I'm going to watch it. It's not that I'm not excited. Costa Mesa. Oh, okay, what up, man? Shout out to the whole Costa Mesa. It's not that I'm not excited for the card, or I'm not sorry for the card, for the headline between Bivol and Beterbiev. I just see the same outcome. You know what I mean? Edgar, I used to live in Anaheim, California, bro. It's not too far from you. I think you got to hop on this, the 5 or the 22 North or something like that? I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time, man. Hey, yo, welcome to the live. If this is the first time that you're checking out the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button before you get up out of here. And if you want to hang around and talk boxing, we're talking RIYADH season, man. Blah, what's up from Brazil? Logan, Canada in the building. Okay, we got the U.S., we got Brazil, we got Canada. Hell yeah, we got everybody in here. You guys, welcome to the chat. If you're not subscribed to the chat, make sure you subscribe. Anyway, yo, so I liked and subscribed. Nash, thank you. Anyways, man, so the first fight that I'm just going to keep talking about, y'all could jump in anytime, man, is obviously the one I was just talking about Bivol Beterbiev. Now, the key factor in this fight, in my personal opinion, give me a second. The key factor, why I don't see the fight going any different, is for this reason, man. Dimitri Bivol fights how Dimitri Bivol fights. He's a boxer right? He's out. He could put them together really well. He's defensively well. He could find you. He's a special fighter. However, Dimitri Bivol does not have power, right? I mean, he could hit solid, but he doesn't have power. Dimitri Bivol does not have that one shot, I'm going to end the whole fight. You know what I mean? He could catch you in that perfect timing and hit somebody with a shot that they don't see coming, but he's not going to just break through your guard and hit you and break you down the way that Artur Beterbiev will. Now, in the first fight, when it first ended, I said Bivol had to have won. I looked at the punch numbers. I said Bivol had to have won. The problem is the championship rounds, 11 and 12. A fighter like Dimitri Bivol, who's already that mobile, going against a guy that cuts off the ring really well and does not stop coming, in Artur Beterbiev, it's really hard to say that he's going to be in shape, that great of shape, and be able to have those legs going into round 11 and round 12 of the upcoming fight because of the constant pressure of Beterbiev and the guy could punch. So it's the way that he fights on why I don't see it being any different, you know? It's probably going to be entertaining, all of that, but Brazil loves Americans. Yo, in America, we love you, Brazil. But that's how I see that fight playing out, man. What do you guys think, man? Turkey is the face of boxing? Nah, Josh, don't do that, Skip. Don't do that, Skip. Let me see. Omar Gonzalez, man, I'm not even in the front, man. I'm with you on that, man. I got Artur winning easier this time, bro. 5 feet of snow in Canada right now. My gosh, man. Wow. It's a white Christmas. Danny Reyes, what's good, bro? Welcome. Danny, so Thanksgiving was great, man. It was a great day with the family, man. At night, we had some unfortunate stuff, my grandmother. It's a long story, man. It was a good one. Danny, how was your Thanksgiving, bro? Okay, so the next one that I want to talk about, man, now this is going to surprise you guys, okay? This is going to surprise you guys on how I'm going to go about it. The fight between Shakur Stevenson and I always forget that dude's name. They call him Kid Austin, I believe. What do you guys think about that Kid Austin fighting Shakur Stevenson at this point of his career? What do you guys feel about this fight? Do you guys think it's way too early for the kid to be fighting Shakur Stevenson because he's a prospect? He's like 22 years old. What do you guys think about that one, man? I'm telling you, man, from now on, I'm going to call that right there the Rolly, like the PBC playbook. It's the PBC playbook, what I'm going to call that one. But what do you guys think, man? Edgar, it's too early for Kid Austin. I agree. The thing is, man, Shakur, absolutely. The thing is, man, with like Kid Austin or what's that other kid, man, Keyshawn Davis, all these dudes, man, they're exciting. Yeah, they're up and coming and all of that. But we cannot ignore the fact, man, that they don't got experience inside that ring. And when we allow them to build that name up and then they throw them in there with the Tank Davis and they get knocked out, it's like, bro, come on now. Boychuk is threatening Madrimov. He ain't going to make it to Virgil in February. Yeah, dude, I saw that Madrimov has a fight lined up. Aztec, what up, bro? That he has a fight lined up for, I believe it's December 20th or the 21st. And then he's going to go turn around 2 months later and go fight Virgil Ortiz. That is crazy talk, bro. Danny Reyes, I don't think so. Hey, man, earlier I saw something, man, and it could have been fan-made. You know that they make really good ones and believable stuff these days. But I read one that Tank Davis said that at the end of 2025, he is done with boxing. I don't want to talk about it yet, only because I don't know if it's an official statement of Tank, but I got to look into that one, man, and I'm going to have fun with it if he does, man. Omar Gonzalez, hey, yeah, man, Ortiz versus Xander would have been good, but again, man, down the line, man. Xander, he has it all there, and just like I think he'd do decent in this fight, man, if he were to lose a fight against someone that's more experienced than him, like Ortiz, it could hurt his career. You know what I mean? It'll be there. It'll be there. I see Xander as one of those dudes that's going to be active, that's going to stay active in the sport of boxing. I don't see him sleeping. You know what I'm saying? Yo, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, the Truth and Absolute Boxing channel, baby. You know which one is going to be pretty good though is the main heavyweight fight, right? The undercard to the main event, Daniel Dubois, Joseph Parker. That should be a good one. That should be a really good one. Edgar, what up, bro? Welcome to the live, my man. How you doing, good sir? You know what's crazy about this card, man? It's almost too good to be true. Now, Mike Trades, what's happening, bro? Welcome. It's almost too good to be true. And what's crazy because I'm looking at it like, okay, if I'm a dude that has money like Jive Turkey, right? Not all of those fights are worth the pay-per-view, that you can make a pay-per-view of those fights. You could argue that you can make a pay-per-view out of Ortiz Madrimov, right? You might be able to sell that as a pay-per-view. Maybe the heavyweights, Daniel Dubois, Joseph Parker. You could definitely sell Dmitry Bivol, Artur Beterbiev on their own. But man, what's his name? Jive Turkey just gets all these dudes and throws them all in the same lineup. My thing is like, are you making your money back? You know, because everybody says that RIYADH season that these guys are making their money. My thing is like, yo, Jive Turkey, are you making your money back? Yo, Deal 87, it's gonna be great, bro. But you know what? I'm not gonna front, man. I kind of wanted Zane to fight that one guy, Bacole Martin, the one that just beat up Jared Anderson in the last fight. You can't give away Shakur's fight, tell Jimmy. Might be entering a new golden era of boxing. He said that dude is just laundering dirty money from the oil fields. Me personally, man, like I said, I think Jive Turkey is just trying to get into the American market however he knows how. He saw a sport that had potential and was not doing so great or as great as it can do in boxing. And I think he ran with it, buying up the Ring magazine, doing all that. He has all of the American promoters referring to him as His Excellency. Like, are you kidding me? His Excellency? More like Jive Turkey. It's all in jokes, man. It's all in jokes, man. It's crazy seeing the promoters do that. My thing is, man, again, going back to the money thing, I would like to know how much it costs to put something like this together, an event like this together. Canelo calls him El Turkey. It's coming from Saudi public funds. They make their money from the entire economy during Riyadh season, tourism, hotels, entertainment, gambling, everything. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. I know that Saudi is a crazy. There's a lot of money in Saudi Arabia. I know that. But I do go back and forth in my head whether or not he's good for the sport of boxing, to be real with y'all. Hey, yo, in your guys' opinion, man, okay? Saudi is not a democracy, so the few control the money. Yeah. I got a question for you guys, man. This card that's coming up, let's say it was going head to head with a Canelo fight. Which one wins on the pay-per-views? Out of curiosity, I just want to know. If it was a Canelo fight going up against Riyadh season, what would happen? Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, man, shoot it. Edgar said King Nello all day and all night. And not just the day, the nighttime too. I would have to agree, man. The Canelo fan base, man, and obviously Mr. Jive Turkey has not been able to get him on there. Anthony, what up, bro? Welcome to the live. I think he's good for boxing. He's making those O's disappear. Yeah, true. You would have never seen Beterbiev Bivol without Turkey or Fury Usyk without Turkey. And why do you think that is, Dill? Because of the money? Canelo is a family event for a lot of... Yeah, I can see that. Do you guys think that Canelo is going to end up fighting on a Riyadh season card? like in his career? Do you guys think that he's gonna go and do a Riyadh season? I don't think that Canelo. I don't care how the card looks. I don't think that you put Canelo on a Riyadh card. I don't think he does it straight up. No one has the money to bring those people together. Now, Deal, do you think that they make their money though? Okay, yeah, he puts the money up. Do you think they make their money back for that? Based on the show he put together in LA, Canelo gets more views. True, true. Anthony said, no, Canelo won't sell his soul. Yeah, I think Canelo will fight in Riyadh one day. Aztec, you think he will? I don't know, man. I don't see it, man. It's again, why would you put, this is just me. Why would you put Canelo on a Riyadh season card if you could make the same amount of money, the same event, with just having him as your main card? Excuse me. Because realistically, man, how much longer do you guys think that Canelo has? Canelo only has, I mean, what? Let's say by 2026, Canelo's done. Realistically, come on. Two or 3 years for Canelo, Edgar? You think so? That's a long time, man. You're talking like 6 more fights, give or take. Yeah, Mike Tyson was wild for that one, man. I agree. He was wild for that one, for sure. Absolutely, absolutely. Canelo will not sell his soul. You think it gets that deep, man, when it comes to the whole Riyadh season? Do you think it gets that deep into it? Based on how he took Berlanga to school, 2 years at least. Okay, okay. And that's just the thing about it, man. That's just the thing about it. Canelo doesn't need Jive Turkey. 2 more years, okay. I say 2 years is what he has left. Latino fans, not Saudi. But I don't know, man. Canelo is pretty global, though, Dill, man. I think that Canelo sells out anywhere that he goes to, man, pretty much, bro. You know what I mean? That's what I think. It's crazy to think, though, man. It's crazy to think because Canelo's cards most of the times aren't really stacked either. It's really just him. You know what I'm saying? It's really just him. He doesn't got this last one was pretty stacked as far as names because we know that Danny's not what he once was. Erizlandi Lara not what he once was. The Caleb Plant McCumbee fight, you know what I'm saying, was a good one, but it wasn't a super stacked card, you know? Canelo will retire by the lack of competition. Canelo is the face of boxing. Yeah, well, there's no arguing that, man. Canelo is the face of boxing. That's just that's just what it is at the moment, you know? After Canelo, there will be someone else. Who's it gonna be after Canelo? Who knows? After Canelo's gone, man, I don't see a particular person picking up the torch and running with it, man. I don't see anyone as of right now. Maybe he's in the game right now, but he's not, these other dudes. Canelo is only maybe going to try and go undisputed at 175. When Canelo retires, boxing won't be the same. Who knows, man? Let's hope that these guys, the Keyshawn Davis, the Xanders, and all these guys, man, that they actually pick up the sport, man, that they keep it alive, you know? Who do I think that Teofimo can maybe take the torch? It's gonna be a tough one for Teo, man. I love Teo, man, but he's inconsistent, man. That's the only thing with Teo. He's inconsistent. The thing with Canelo, man, he became the face of boxing without even being able to talk English. He just how he carried himself and in the ring is how he won over like many, many fans. Who do I think he will fight in May? That's a good question, man. I made a video about it in the past, and I was thinking that a fight against Chris Eubank Jr. would have made sense because you could sell in Mexico versus the UK. The way that what's his name, Chris Eubank carries himself in kind of an arrogant way would clash with Canelo's personality. I just thought at this point in his career that would be a good fight, but it ended up being just talks. You know, it didn't end up happening. The talks weren't even happening recently, so I thought that would have been a good one. But besides that, I have no clue, man. That's what I thought. It made sense for what Canelo's doing right now, his farewell tour, so to speak. Right, yeah, I read that Aztec. They said that Chris Eubank that they wouldn't make a fight with him because he just had way too many demands in order to make the fight. Therefore, Reynoso said that they would never make the fight or work with him. Welcome to the live, yo. If you've never dropped in wherever you're representing, make sure you drive it in. And do not forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, all of that. Maybe and Billy or Pacheco, only good names left at 168. I'll tell you this though, man. After Canelo at 168, that weight class it has potential. But I said the same thing about 135 and 140, and nobody picked up the torch and ran with it. That's why you have so much talent there, but they don't fight each other, you know? Tio's under Canelo's camp, man, but it's still up to Tio to stay consistent, man. I don't think the trainer was ever the problem for Tio. I just think it was him, being consistent. That's it. No, there's names at 68, man. You got Caleb Plant, you got Munguia, you got Diego Pacheco. My man talked about Mbile. You got Edgar Berlanga. You got names there, but they just need to start clashing with one another. That's what I'm talking about. They just need a fight, man. Just go at it, man. Build your name up. You know what I'm saying? Build your name up. Go at it. Does Janibek fight Canelo before Canelo retires? Possibly. Possibly. I think that'd be an exciting fight. Possibly. Who knows? Who knows? I'd like to watch it. Guys got to learn and show their worth to make fights. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Keep on fighting. Keep on fighting. Keep on putting your name out there. People will start watching. Hoping Canelo fights the winner of Bivol Beterbiev. I'm not gonna knock that, man. That's a fight that they could put together, man. Let's just say Beterbiev wins and Canelo fights Beterbiev. My gosh, man, that'd be crazy. He does that, he'll retire right away. Canelo does that, he's the top 5 all day. You think Ryan could beat the Asian guy? Absolutely, Ryan could beat him, man. Who knows if the fight's gonna go on though? I think it's going to go on. I think it's all just a circus. But yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, bro. El Chimi, Tio already kind of does that, man. All these fighters kind of do that, man. I could see Canelo fighting Benavidez in May. His last 2 fights have been young lions. It could possibly happen. It could possibly happen, man. We'll see what he brings, man. We'll see what he brings to the table. Dill, which fight are you talking about, bro? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. If you're not subscribed, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Yo, Dill, which fight you talking about, bro? Canelo becomes a disputed at 175's defense against Benavidez in September and beats him, then he can't retire. That's a whole lot, my brother. Dill, yeah, they already had a press conference and everything, man. Of course, then De La Hoya came out with his clapback Thursday and started talking about, he's under a contract, this and that, which Ryan obviously is under a contract, but for them to negotiate this far and for Ryan to just go and do that and chance getting sued, I'm telling you, man, I think it's a way to get a comeback fight before his comeback fight, in my opinion. Aztec said if Canelo becomes undisputed at 175, he'll be known as the greatest ever. All right. Do you think Crawford will fight again soon? I don't know, man. Crawford is wasting valuable time right now, bro. He's wasting valuable time right now. let me give you guys some. Let me just tell y'all something. Someone needs to remind Terrence Crawford, right? Just like somebody needs to remind Boots Ennis, right? That the world of boxing, okay, it doesn't work going off of you're talented, so you think that you're up here in the sport of boxing. Yes, by your skills, you might be on certain pound for pound lists. You might be on all of those things. Absolutely. Okay, depending on who you ask. But on the world of boxing, you're not selling, you're not doing any of those things based off of your skills. That's not how it works. And I think that fighters like Terrence Bud Crawford and the same with Boots, in their head, they think they're so good that they put themselves up here, right? They see fights going on, they see all these matchups being made, and they think to themselves, hell, I'm better than these dudes. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get a better fight. And they wait, and they wait, and they wait, and they wait. There's no reason that Terrence Bud Crawford should not even have a fight lined up right now. Like, what the hell is he waiting for? Dude, fight somebody. The Turk inflated Crawford's ego. Yeah, absolutely. And Turk saw Terrence Crawford and said, I could make a Floyd Mayweather out of him. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Terrence is almost done. From a guy that does talk to him on the show said he is only in it for like another year. So you got to figure, in other words, Dill, according to that, what I get from it is that Terrence Crawford is only going to fight one more time before he retires. He's not going to get the Canelo fight. I don't see that fight happening, right? The fight with Boots, who knows? Maybe they're going to make the fight with Boots because at this point, it's one of his last resorts. Who else do you have? Who else do you have? He's looking for a Canelo payday, but he's not going to get it, man. That fight is just way too much weight, man. It makes absolutely no sense, man. No sense at all. And I mean, forget who even wins that fight, man. It's just too much weight separating these two guys, man. It's like a mockery of the sport, bro. It's like a mockery. It's not like Bud started at 47 and he's been going up and that, and then he's been fighting at 168. He wants to make a jump from a 154 fight one time up two more weight classes. That's insane. Now he's waiting out for Nello. If not next year, then he throws up the deuce. Yeah, man. And Terrence Crawford, man, I don't know what he feels like his legacy is. You know, I love Bud Crawford. I'm a fan of his. I think he's great. But as of right now, his legacy does not say that. And the same goes for guys like Tank and a lot of these other guys, man. Aztec, no, man, because I don't think that Canelo does a catch weight. Canelo likes doing things his way, man. I don't see him doing a catch weight fight with Crawford. And the thing is, man, is that Canelo knows that no matter who he fights, they're going to fight a way to take credit from him, right? You know what I'm saying? So regardless of the fact, it's a lose-lose all the way with Terrence Crawford. The demand is not even there. You know what I'm saying? The demand is not even there for that. Yeah, Terrence Crawford, man, he's in a weird place, man, because he put himself in an unusual spot, man. He put himself in an unusual spot. And at the same time, man, we don't know how Terrence Crawford is doing mentally after that Israel Majamov fight because he did win the fight, okay? He won the fight. To many, it was closer than what it was, whatever. However, Terrence Bud Crawford knows that he was expected to go in there and showcase against this dude, not have it in the eyes of fans of, well, he didn't look that great. Is he ready for 154? He's crazy if he's going to go up and fight Canelo. That's what he got from it, not a sensational victory that was going to elevate him to that level that he wants to be at where he could call shots. Crawford fights Cobb. I mean, who knows? He could have ran 140 and 147 for years, but just wanted a payday. Yeah, he could have. He could have been doing damage in that division for a long time, but he kept looking for a big fight that never presented itself. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. He said he left. Let's go, guys. That's cold, Aztec. That's cold. I wouldn't mind Crawford Charlo. Hold on, Danny, I'll get to that one. Dude, the thing with Crawford Charlo is that I think was the fight that was supposed to happen. The only thing is, with Jermell Charlo, after he fought Canelo, his stock dropped, not because he lost the fight, but because of how he performed in that fight. He didn't look like he was there to win. He looked like he was there to survive. Therefore, for Crawford to jump at him right after that is not a good look for Crawford. And for the fans, it's not that appealing because we just saw a dude go in there against Canelo and do absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? Oh, Danny Reyes, Benavidez, Morel. So I was leaning towards more Benavidez, and honestly, if I was putting money on it, I would say Benavidez, right? Because of the experience, okay? I'm just talking about experience. I think that Benavidez has seen more styles in the professional level than Morel. However, you could tell that Morel does a better job keeping himself in shape, right? You could tell that Morel might be the stronger fighter out of the two fighters. I think he's the more skilled fighter of the two. Again, the only thing I'm counting against Morel is his experience. If I'm putting money on it, I'm going to put it on Benavidez because of that. But who knows, man? Who knows? That Cuban style is something serious. I agree, Aztec, it is, man. But Benavidez, if he goes in there and throws a lot of punches, he could definitely cause trouble. But, I mean, it's going to be a good fight. I'm excited for it, for sure. The thing with David, though, man, David just needs to keep himself in shape in between fights, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, not because everyone's trying to clown on him because he looked a certain way, but you're a professional fighter, man. You get paid to be in shape. You get paid for all of those things. It's important to not go up in weight between those, man. His power didn't completely move up to 175 with him. Well, Edgar, if you think about it, man, David Benavidez was never a dude that went in there and knocked you out with one shot. Even at 168, David Benavidez was a dude that broke you down with multiple punches with his combinations and his quick punches. He was never an actual power puncher. So now when he moved up to 175 and he doesn't have the monster in him no more because these dudes are more his size, it's going to be a lot more trouble. Yeah, Aztec, that's what I'm saying. He never really had that type of power. He was just that much bigger than everybody in that weight class. Yeah, volume punches, man. That's how he was able to break people down. The thing with David, man, that I see happening right now, okay, and this is because of social media and all that, but it depends on the fighter. You know, you got David, David Benavidez. He's doing these shows on YouTube, his lifestyle with his wife, with his kids, you know, him training, doing all of the above. All those things are great, man. All those things are great, right? But somebody needs to remind David Benavidez, right? Someone needs to just remind him, I'll get to that right now, man, that just because let's just call it like an avalanche started a ball of snow and it got down the mountain because your name blew up next to Canelo's, that Canelo was ducking you and you did merch, you did all of that and people were talking about you for a while. I personally think it really blew David's head up. But again, that on your social media status, absolutely, man, we all applaud you, but that does not translate into the ring. And don't get it twisted, you're not to that level yet. You're on your way, God willing, you make it, but he is not there yet. And all these fighters need to really focus on this and stop focusing on their social media, right, to pretty much put out there what level they are in the boxing, the professional world, because one does not translate to another. Let me see. No deal, but you get what I'm saying though, right, man? He's never been a one-hitter quitter type dude. Okay, David, I've never seen that out of David Benavidez. He's been a volume puncher. He'll hit you with a few shots and get you out of there, but he's never been a dude that's going to hit you with one shot and get you out of there is what I'm saying. And at the end of the day, he only had one fight at 75. We'll see how he looks on this next one. One thing I will say though, man, he did not look in the best of shape in all these, you know, the face-offs with David Morrell. Oh yeah, Danny. Oh, you were talking about that. That would be the Achilles heel in that fight, Danny. That is why I say that that fight doesn't go past 6 or 7 rounds. It doesn't go past 6 or 7 rounds because of the amount of weight that David Benavidez has to constantly cut in between the fights. And he's not used to people going to the body against him. You got someone like Canelo that throws to the body with bad intentions, slingshot shots. It changes things, man. It changes things. Aztec, appreciate you coming by, my man. I appreciate you coming by and taking your break with us. It appears like, my brother, man. God bless you. Have a good night, man. We'll see you on the next one, brother. Salute. Hey, yo, who was on the undercard of the David Benavidez Morrell fight? Who was supposed to? Who's on that undercard? I know that the undercard was good, but I'm trying to remember who exactly it was. Right under them. Who is the undercard to them? I cannot remember for the life of me. Yes, 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 yes. Pitbull's on the card. Yes. And wait, who else? Yeah, Tank didn't want to be on his undercard. Tank is he's gonna fight the little dude on the other card. But yeah, but who else is on that damn card? I could have sworn it was other people too, man. I'm not remembering right now. Anyway, man, that's a good one. That's a good one. Tank got Ryo in the undercard. Okay. Maybe that's a sign of things to come. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh shoot. Hey y'all, give me 1 second. I gotta plug this in. Don't go nowhere. Give me 1 sec. Ah, there we go, there we go, there we go. My bad, my bad. That's the thing, man. And like I said, I saw that thing with Tank Davis, and I don't know how true it is. Again, I got to go back and I got to look it up. If one of you guys got your phone, if you got a computer, why don't you look it up right now and let us know that Tank put out a statement that after 2025, he's done with boxing. If he does that, he better make sure that 2025 is the busiest year of his whole career, right? I'm not buying Tank versus Roach. Deal, I'm sure a lot of people feel that way. What's up, bro? He said, what up? What's the topic? Welcome, welcome to the live. So we started off talking about the crazy RIYADH season. We started talking about the crazy RIYADH season that's coming up, and now we're just kind of all over the place with it. But right now we are talking about Tank Davis. Tank Davis is the fact. What is this doing for, man? Sorry, man. My phone's acting up for some odd reason. I don't know why it does that. But we're talking about Tank, and I believe that he said that 2025 may be his last year for boxing. And I'm asking if he does that, if that is true. And again, I haven't gotten to see if he really put that statement out, man. It could be fan made. But if that's true, what do you guys think of the man's legacy? I just want to know. Yeah, Crawford needs to silence people like me who feel he has a mediocre resume. Yeah, man, I feel you, man. I feel you. A lot of people feel the same way, man. I don't blame them. I don't. Shields versus Paul. Who do you got? Jake Paul. She might be a little bit more annoying than Jake Paul. I'll be real with y'all. Tank don't fight enough. Yeah, one thing he doesn't fight enough, and then his choice of opposition. Okay, his choice of opposition is crazy. I don't know why. I'm sorry, y'all. Jesus, what's going on, brother? Salute, bro. Tank is one of my favorite fighters, but he needs to take risk fight. Yo, Tank is good inside that ring, man. I will not take away from Tank's skills. I will not do that to the man. However, at some point, he has to take risks and take these fights, which we are going to remember him from. You know what I'm saying? They sold him really good. As of right now, Tank to me is going to be like one of the best products that was sold to us in the boxing game. Clarissa is the biggest hater ever. Yeah, she is a big hater, man. Jake Paul wins. Shields should just take the payday. My man Edgar Moreno said that Shields should just take the payday against Jake Paul. Yeah, man, they sold Tank really well though. The same way that they're selling this other kid, the Colton kid, whatever his name is, they're selling him the exact same way, man. Yeah, he needs to stop with the rehydration clauses. He needs to stop bringing up the smaller dudes. Joaquin, what up, bro? Welcome. He needs to stop bringing up the smaller dudes. He needs to stop with all of that, man. There's no reason that he's not stepping in there with the likes of Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, all of those guys, and actually fighting them at their weight. That's why he has no legacy. It's crazy, man. Tank is another one. He just kind of bought into his hype, bro. He bought into his own hype, and he feels like he has an amazing legacy. He needs a wake-up call is what he needs. Welcome to the live, y'all. If one of you guys are in here that is not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, man. Show the love. Canelo and Tank are my two favorite fighters, both short kings and can kick ass, but Tank needs the names already, absolutely. Looks like Eddie will have to pay more than $3 million for Barrios to get in the ring with Jerome Boots. Barrios made $3 million on Paul versus. Damn, Barrios made $3 million on that fight. Oh shoot, yo, Dill, that's a good thing for Barrios. Maybe not for us, bro. Tio and Tank, I think that would be good too, man. He made $3 million for fighting Ramos. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that good luck getting him in the ring for anything cheap now. Anything south of 2 million, Barrios gonna tell them to take a hike. Oh my gosh, he made up. I mean, good for him. Good for him. By all means, man. Tank will be remembered for the fights he didn't have, not the ones he did have. I agree. If he keeps going like that, absolutely, he will act that. Yeah, I agree 100%. And he has the potential, man. He has the potential. He just needs to go in there and do it. How much is Jerome Boots going to need then? I don't know what's up with Boots, man. I don't know with Boots. Dude, Bam Rodriguez is nice. Bam Rodriguez is nice. He's one to keep watching, and the kid just wants to be remembered in the sport. You see it. You see the kid just wants to be the best. You see that he's just putting in that work. That kid is special. That I like him. I like him. How old is Tank now? What is he, 30? I think he's 30. Yeah, Bam is on his way to the top, man. If he stays hungry the way that he is, he keeps doing his thing. Yeah, he's on his way to the top for sure. He said Bam is the real deal. Tank should learn from him. But the thing is, man, is Tank was a product that they sold really, really good. Oh man, rest in peace, Israel Vasquez. Yes, man. God bless him and his family, man. Yes. I still haven't played Undisputed, man. I got to get on board with this, man. I still haven't played it. Telling you, man, that $60, man, around the holidays, bro. Ew. Yeah, man, but we'll see, man. We'll see, man. So earlier the question was asked on here, man. I'm gonna ask you guys, who do you guys think that Canelo's gonna fight in May? He's obviously gonna fight in May. Who do you guys think that he fights? Now, realistically, man, we can't say Benavidez, we can't say none of those dudes. And simply being because all those dudes got fights coming up, it's not gonna happen in May. So what do y'all think? Off the subject, I've been seeing a lot of videos of Tio training with Team Canelo. Do you think he's gonna look better in the ring? You know, it's RH. That's a tough question, man. It's a tough question because Tio, it was never a bad fighter to begin with. Okay, Teeter. T.O.'s downfall in the ring, in my personal opinion, has never been his skills or nothing. It's just been you never know what T.O. is going to show up. He could be an emotional fighter. He could be an emotional fighter inside the ring, and if he gets emotional before a fight, it could change how he fights in the ring. That's what, in my opinion, cost him a fight against George Kambosos, is that he went off of his game plan because he was just going for a knockout that didn't present itself. My bad, yo. I don't know what my phone's doing that. So I think he'll do good. I mean, I definitely think it's going to help him. You know, I don't think it's going to do bad against him, but I think T.O.'s already a pretty complete fighter. At that point in T.O.'s career, man, and anybody at that age, I'm not a huge fan of somebody jumping trainers. I know it could work, but after you know one thing for the longest time and then you go and change it, what I tend to see happen in that situation, man, they end up jumping around trainers a lot. Kind of like Miguel Cotto did towards the end. He jumped around a few dudes at the end, you know what I'm saying, here, there. And that's what I see happening with T.O., but we'll see. We'll see, man. Hopefully he proves me wrong, man. Remember, y'all, welcome to the live. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, the Truth and Absolute channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, y'all. Let's fix this, man. Let's straighten it out. There we go. Tio has major problems with boxers and counterpunchers who have lateral footwork, not because he fights to the level of his opposition. I've been watching Canelo since the beginning, always came through when they of him, but there's no one that either Benavidez. Hopefully he ends up fighting him though, even though I think Canelo wins. Oh shoot, Valdez Navarrete is this week, man. Pat's Nation, what up? Welcome to the live. Damn, I forgot all about that fight, man. Camboso showed it. Sandor Martin proved it. Very true, very true. But then again, man, Dill, you know, Canelo is not the greatest at cutting off the ring either, you know, against boxers. He's not the greatest at it. He could do it, but he's not the greatest at it. So, I mean, we'll see if it's something that they could actually bring over to Tio. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. Canelo will go for undisputed at 175 or get his undisputed back at 168. The fight that I hope they don't make again, man, and it's a possibility that they could make, is Canelo versus Caleb Plant Part 2. I really hope that they don't make that fight happen. You know, because a lot of people say that Plant was winning that fight up until later, until Canelo knocked him out. I highly disagree with that. But because of that talk and chatter, it's a possibility that they will make Canelo versus Plant Part 2. That I wouldn't be a fan for. Valdez still with Reynoso? I believe he is. I believe he's still with Eddie Reynoso. Yeah, Joaquin, I'm telling you, man, because we haven't heard of no opponent right now. Just like we haven't heard of no opponent for Caleb Plant, although Caleb Plant has been calling out Edgar Berlanga, but we'll see. We shall see. I mean, what it would make sense is if they made Caleb Plant versus Edgar Berlanga, and then out of that fight, make a fight with Canelo again, not because he earned a fight against Canelo again, but because you could sell it that way to the boxing public. You know what I mean? Yeah, Dill. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, man. People are gonna let me tell you something. I'll be real with you. A lot of people that watch Canelo fights, like my man was saying earlier, when it's like a barbecue and then they're hosting it and stuff like that, they don't even know if a belt's on the line or not, yo. Jesus Ariola, I got Jake Paul versus Andre Ward. Your fan. Yo, you know what's funny about that? I actually did a live and that topic came up. Actually, no, it did not. We were talking Andre Ward Canelo. That's what we were talking about. Canelo don't need belts. Some fighters are bigger than belts. Very true, man. If we go back to Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis, there was not a belt on the line, and that fight did over 1 million pay-per-view buys. So that's very true. Yeah, Edgar, I agree with that, man. But at this point, bro, Canelo's legacy is already cemented. You know, there's certain ways he can make his legacy even greater. Like if he did go be once undisputed at 175, but at this point, he's got it cemented already. He's satisfied with his legacy. You know what I'm saying? I think that he is anyway. Hey man, and I just want to say something, man, to all of you guys that share my video. I think that I've gotten over 570 shares, and obviously that's all that you guys do. So I appreciate you guys 100% for that, man. Thank you guys. Canelo's resume is unmatched. Yeah, among current fighters, it's not even close. Let me tell you guys a secret. If you're ever debating somebody on resumes, right, and they want to pick at Canelo, all you got to say is this. Among active fighters, who has a better resume than Canelo, right? No, Edgar, for sure, man. All I'm saying in Canelo's eyes, at this point, he's just making money, man. He already did his thing, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? He already did his thing. Yeah, Dill, I don't think that that fight happens, brother. I don't think that that fight goes on either. The one that they were talking about for a minute. I'm telling you, man. I'm thinking like a Caleb Plant. I'm thinking about all those things, man. Caleb Plant. Who else would? I don't think it'll be a Diego Pacheco. I think Diego Pacheco is in Benavidez' camp, so maybe he will do it just to piss off David. Who knows, man? Who knows? Caleb versus Mungia is good. That would be good. Big Charlo. What is Canelo trying to do, man? Beat up all the brothers in boxing, like the Smith brothers, the Cotto brothers, and now the Charlo brothers. Is that what Canelo's doing now? Anyway, you guys, I'm about to hop up out of here, man. I actually got to go and scoop my kids in a little bit. But thank you guys for being a part of the live. We were on here for almost an hour. He said Big Charlo is next. But man, I'll see you guys on the next live, man. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, of course. Again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. You guys have a good rest of your night. Much love to you guys. Merry Christmas. God bless. I'll speak to y'all soon. Peace.